Welcome back to the channel. In today's, we are diving into one of the most important concepts in Python. What about the variables? Whether you are a beginner or looking to refresh your skills, understanding the variables is a key building block for writing effective Python programs. Variables are like a containers in which we store our data values. If you don't know what are variables, in the short form, if I told you, variables are like a containers in which we store data values in Python. You don't need to explicitly declare the type of a data a variable will hold, making it super easy to get started. As you can see here, we have two variable x which holds an integer value of 5 and main which stores the string. Python will automatically understand the type of data stored in each variable. Variables in Python can store different types of data such as integers, strings, floats, or even booleans. You can assign values to variables at any time and update them as your program runs. So in this video, we are go over how to declare variables, assign the values, and talk about best practice. We also cover some common errors to avoid when working with variables in Python. So now let's move computer screens and now let's see about in the Python what are variables. So let's move computer screen and let's do a coding with loving. So guys, now let's start and let's know about what are in the Python what are variables. So let's start. First of all, you must know what are variables. So if we told you in the short form, variables are containers for storing a data values. Okay, let me show you. Like let me give you just example. Like this is one variable, means this is a one container, and in this container there is the data values. Like in this variable there is my data value, just like my folders and my documents. In this external hard drive, this is called a variable, and in it which like my documents and my folders, that is called data values. Like if I show you one example, like this is a one box. This box is variable. What this box is variable, and in that there is one, and let me show you one thing. There is this thing. So this thing is called data value. Okay, this is one example I have shown you. Now how to create a variable in Python. Now in the short form, how to create a variable in Python. Python has no command for declaring a variable. Okay, like in the JavaScript we use a command to declare a variable, but in Python there is no command for declaring a variable. A variable is created the moment you first assign a value to it. In this example, we write like x equals to 5, y equals to John, print x, print y. So now let me show you one example. Let me come on my Visual Studio Code. Let me create a one window, and in that window I am making one file by the name of index.py, and I am making this file on my documents create file, and yes, when I create this file, so first of all we create our variable. So you must know that the variable will be start with a letter. Like I am giving my variable names will be x, and if from upcoming lectures I told you about an upcoming like assign a variable, I told you about it, but I told you about the legal and illegal variables. Just wait, I have also told you that. But first of all, I create a one variable by the name of x, and then I am writing assignment operator. Then when I write assignment operator, here I am writing my integer, means I am writing here my data value. My data value is 5. Okay, here I create a x. X is called variable. Okay, x is called variable, and 5 is called data value. Okay, you must know that. Now x is variable and 5 is data value. Now here I am creating one more variable by the name of y. Y is a variable, and here I am creating a string John, and John is a data value. Then I am writing my print function, and like you know, print function is often used to print the things. Now I say print my x variable, then here I like print my y variable. Now save it and run it, so it give me John and 5. Here you can see it. Like that, the variable is created. Okay, here you can see it. Now, variables do not need to have be declared. Okay, variables do not need to be declared. Like in the JavaScript, when you write the variable, you want to declare it. But in Python, the variables are not need to be declared with any particular type, and can even it change the type after they can be set. Okay, like this. This is the integer. This is a string. If you want to how to create a string, how to create an integer. Like if you're creating a variable, well, by the same name, okay, x, and x. But in first one, I write here the integer, int means, okay, and here I am writing like a string means str. Okay, like that. X is a type. Here I am writing like x is the type of integer, int, and then I am writing like x is the type of string, str. Okay, then when I say so, you only want to write here print x. Save it and run it. Should give me John. Here you can see it. Why does it give me John only? Here we variables do not be declared with any particular type and can even change type after they have been set. Okay, like that. Casting. If you want to specify the data type of a variable, this can be done with casting. Okay, if you want to specify the data type, of a variable, this can be done with casting. Now, here x will be 3 and here the x will be in single commas in the string, and here the 3 will be in 3 and like in the float, because in the float we write decimal, so output will become in decimal. So now let me show you. First of all, I create a one variable by the name of x. Here I am writing like str. In the str I am writing like 5. And then here I am creating one more variable by the name of y, and here I am writing int, and in the int I am writing 10. Here I am creating one more variable by the name of z, and here I am writing float, and the float I am writing 50. Now here I am writing like print x, print y, print z. Save it and run it. So now it give me 5, 10, 50.0. Why it is giving me here 50.0? Because this is a float, and you must know that float has a decimal. Okay, if you learn about the data type, so you must know what is float, integer, and string. If you learn about the data type, get the type. You can get the data type of a variable with the type function. Which function? Type function. You can get the data type of a variable with the type function. This is one example. We want to if you want to get a type of your variable. Okay, if you don't know how which type of this variable it is, so let me show you how you can and see this is how to see the type of the variable. So see it. First of all, you create a one variable and you write 5, and then I am creating one more variable by the name of John. Okay, here I create, and then I am writing print. Now here I create two variables, but the first variable I don't know which type of it. Then in the second variable I also don't know which type of it. So how you can find it? So now let me show you. You only want to do it. You only write here print. Then first of all you write here type. Then which variable you know that which variable you want to know that I see this variable. So this variable type. So I am saying x. I want to see the x variable type. So I write here x and then print, and then I am writing type. Then I am saying I want to see the y variable type. So when I write this type, so now save it and it should give me class int means integer, and then class string. Second one is our string and first one is integer. Then you write like integer, and then you write here string. Or if you add one more, so I am adding one more variable, and in this variable I am writing like 50.0. So now when I write it and when I say print types will be z, so now it give me float. Why? Because it give me here you can see it class float, because I write I add a decimal. So if I make a one more variable, and in this variable I am writing like false. and false. Then when I write here false, and then when I print type, and when I write print types will be p, save it and run it. So it give me a string. Okay, why didn't give me string? Okay, false. Okay, I'm writing true. Save it and run it. So it give me bool. Why? Because I write here true. If you write here false, so now it give me bool. Here you can see it like that. Okay, here you can see it. This then you will be know this is a float and this is a bool. So like that you will be get the type of a variable with the type function. Where the type function is very easy to found a type of our variable. Okay, using a type function you will found it. You will learn more about the data type and casting later in this tutorial. Okay, single or double quotes. Single or double quotes. String variables can be declared either by using single or double quotes. Okay, like if you write here if you create a variable by the name of x, in this variable you are creating a string in the double commas, and in this variable you are creating a string in the single commas, like that. Is the same as this is the same as. Okay, so if you print it like print x and print x, save it and run it, so it give you like this. But if you only write one x, so it is giving like this. So now let me show you. Case sensitive. Variables are case sensitive. You must know that the variables are case sensitive. Okay, like double quote, here we create a one with one single double quote, and here we create a single quote. Double quotes are the same as single quotes. Okay, you must know that the double quotes are very same as single quotes, case sensitive. You must know that variable names are case sensitive. This will create a two variables. Okay, a will not overwrite capital A will not overwrite small a. If you create a one variable by the name of a, in the small a, if you are creating one variable 52, and if you are creating one more variable by in the capital A by the name of 10, and if you write here print a, and if you write here print in the capital A, so these both variables are different. Why? Because like I know, I told you about the variables are case sensitive. So these are it will not overwrite capital A. Capital A will not overwrite small a. Okay, because the variables are case sensitive. Here you can see give me 52 and 10. So like that, these the capital A is a different variable and small a is a different variable. Okay, like this, it will create a two variables. So here now I told you about the variables. So now let's come over next chapter, and I told you about the variables, give you the introduction about the variables, means what are variables, why variables are for use, what are variables, variables are containers, like that type of things, and I told you about how to see the data type of a data value. So now let's come over next chapter, and the next chapter we are learning about in the next chapter what are the Python variable names. Okay, in this chapter I told you about the legal and illegal variables. Okay, so now let's start and let's learn about the Python variable names. So let's start. Variables names. A variable can have a short name. Okay, you must know that the variable has a not short name. Not like you give your variable name like Python equals to then here you write your value. Not like this. The variables can have a short name like a x and y, or more descriptive name like a age, car name, total underscore volume, like this type of variable name. Now let me tell you some rules for Python variables. Now, there are many rules for the Python variables. First rule is a variable name must start with a letter or underscore. Okay, you must know that the variable name must start with a letter or underscore. The variable not started with you are giving the you are starting your variable like with a number like 1. Not like this. The variable name must start with a letter of underscore character. Like the variable will start it like this, okay, like from the A, like this, or the variable will be started like this. Let me show you, like this, but not like this. Okay, if you run it, so the Python will be give you the error. A variable name cannot start with a number. Okay, variable name cannot start with a number. If you creating a variable and if you write here in the starting you write here number. When you are creating a variable and here you write a number. So now the Python will be give you the error. Let me show you. Here I am creating a variable with a number. So here you can see it. The Python is giving me the error, and when I run it 2a, save it and run it, should give me the error. Here you can see it like that. The variable will not start it with a number. A variable can only contain alphanumeric characters or underscores. Like this type of alphanumeric characters like a slash z or a underscore b, like this type of. Okay, or 0 till a to z, 0 till 9 and underscore. Okay, let me show you. Like if you give like 0 slash 9. Sorry, not like this, sorry, 9. Sorry, because it will not like I'm giving like underscore a, like this. Okay, like this you will be create a variable. Now underscore a. So now the Python will not give you the error because you will be start your variable using the underscore. So here you can see it. Like the variable name only contain alphanumeric characters or underscore like a till z, 0 till 9 or underscore. Number 4 point. Variables name are case sensitive. How it case sensitive? Like you create one variable in the small characters like a small, g small, and e is also be small like age. But and here you create one more variable by the name of a in the capital, g in small and e is small. These two are different variable, and you create one more variable. In that variable you create all characters in the capital like a, g, e in the capital. So this is also the different variable. Let me show you. Like here I create one variable in the small. Here in the small I write like 50. Then here I am creating one more variable by the name of 10. And then here I am creating one more variable like 90. So when I write age, then print age, then print age. These three are different variable. Now let me save it in and give me here you can see it. These are different variable. So you must know that variables are name are case sensitive, and they are I write here age in age is in small letters, then a in capital, then a, g, e in capital. These are three different variables. Now a variable name cannot be any of Python keywords. Legal variable names. This is one example of legal variables name. Like that you will be create your variable like my var, then my underscore var, then underscore my underscore var, then my, then v in capital, then my var capital, then my var 2. So like that. But in the end or in the center of your text you will be write number. But in the starting of the variable you do not write here number. In the starting, if you write here the number in the variable, so it give you the error. So this is the legal variable name. It will use in the Python. Okay, here you can see the Python will be not giving me the error. Why? Because this is the legal variable name. So what? This is a legal variable name. Now let me show you some illegal variable names. This is called the illegal variable names. If you copy it and if you paste it, so it give you the error. Why? Because this is the illegal variable name. Like it is starting with the 2. The variable is starting with the number. Not it is the not a correct variable. Then here I create a my, then slash var. This is the also incorrect variable. Then here I am here I give the space in our variable. So it is also be the wrong. Okay. So this is called the illegal variables names. Remember that the variables names are case sensitive. You must know that the variables names are case sensitive. Okay. Multi-words variable names. Variable names with more than one word can be difficult to read. There are several techniques you can use to make them more readable. Very several techniques. First technique is camel case. Each word except the first starts with a capital letter. Means each word except the first letter start with a capital letter. It is called a camel case. Okay, means that each word is start with a capital letter without the starting. Means that it starts with a capital letter. Okay, like this capital, the M is not capital, but V is capital and N is capital. This is called a camel case. Okay, like each word except the first starts with a capital letter. It is called a camel case. This is, if you go here and if I say print type, if it will give you the string. Okay, it give you the, in the output it will give you the string. So you can say it will give you the string. But if I write here, it is it now. Now run it, should give me John. Here you can see this is called a camel case. What? This is called the camel case. Each word except the first letter is starting, each word like here. Each word except the first start with a capital letter. It is called the camel case. Number 2, Pascal case. Each word starts with a capital letter. Each word starts with a capital letter. It is called the Pascal case. Here you can see it, each word is starting from the capital letter, like M is starting from the capital letter, V is also starting from the capital letter, N is also starting from the capital letter. This is called the Pascal case. What this is called? This is called the my variable. Now here I am writing like Pascal case. Now snake case. There are three type of snakes. Three type of case: camel case, Pascal case, and snake case. In the snake case, each word is separated by underscore character. Means like each word is separated by underscore, like my, then underscore, then variable, then underscore, then name, like that. Let me show you in the notepad. Like if you want to create a snake case, so what you can want to do, you only write like Rayyan, then underscore, then big, then underscore, then this is called a snake case. Okay, or by the chance if we do not write here underscore, this is not called a snake case. Okay, now let me copy it and let me paste it and let me give the print my variable name. Now this is called a snake case. Okay, first one is called a camel case, second one is called the Pascal case, third one is called a snake case. Okay, these type of case I have told you. Now let me minimize it and let's learn more about it. Now I told you about the, now here our one more lesson has been finished by the name of variable names. In this lesson I told you about the some variable names in which the variable will be started, and the variables are case sensitive, and from which letter and from the which letter the variable will be started, and I told you about the legal, illegal variables. So in today's lecture I told you about it. So now let's come on our next lecture. And in the next lecture I am telling you about in the Python variables how to assign a multiple values. So now let's see how to assign a multiple values in Python variables. So let's start and let's see how to assign a multiple values in Python variables. So let's get started without wasting any time and let's know about in the Python variables how to assign a multiple values. Many values to multiple variables. Python allows you to assign the values to multiple variables in only one line. Okay, many values in multiple variables. Like you only create a only one variable, three variable, and in this in the one line you create a three variable and you give the figures of the three variables. Okay, Python allows you to assign the values to the multiple variables in one line. Python allow you. Like I am creating here, first I am creating here one and variable by the name of x, comma, then I am creating one more variable by the name of y, comma, then I am creating one more variable by the name of z. Then equals to, then I write in the x I am writing like orange, in the y I am writing mango, and in the z I am writing like cocoa melon, sorry, not cocoa melon, papaya. Okay, so these three are different variables. So you write like print x, then print y, then print Z. Now when you save it in initially, orange banana, orange mango papaya, here you can see it. Like orange has X variable, then Y variable as mango, then Z variable as papaya. Python allow you to assign the values to a multiple variables on only one line. Note that make sure the number of variable matches the number of values. You must know that, or else you will get an error. One value to multiple variables. And you can assign the same value to multiple variables in one line. Okay, same value you will be assigned in the multiple variables in one line. How? You only want to do it, remove the comma, you only want to do it or remove the comma from here, and then x equals to y equals to z. Then what you can do, you will be only write here one figure like I am giving orange. So in the three variables there is the same value. Here you can say orange, orange, orange like I have told you, and you can also assign the same value to multiple variables in only one line, like here it is assigning me. Here you can see it. Unpack a collection. If you have a collection of values in a list, tuple or etc., Python allows you to extract the values into variables. This is called unpacking. What this is called? This is called unpacking. Now here we are unpacking a list. To how to unpack the list, like first of all you create a one list, and I am making my list by the name of fruits, and I am making my list in my I am making a list like that. And you must know that like a list is always created in the square brackets, and now you also create here tuple. And okay, and now I am writing here orange, mango, papaya. So now I do not like this. Now I want to divide it in the variable. So how? You only want to do it. You only first of all you write here your variable names like x, y, then z, then equals to fruits. Then you write here your list name. Then you write here print x, print y, then print z. So now it gives you the orange, mango, papaya. Here you can say it has been divided in the variables. So like that you can divide in the variables. Here you can see it. Here you write your list name. Okay, here you write your list name. My list name is fruit, so that's why I'm writing here fruits like x, y, and z. Here you can see it like that. So it give me the output in the orange, mango, papaya like that. Okay, here you can see like that you will be unpack a list. Okay, like that you will be unpack a list easily as. Okay, so I have told you about the how to unpack a list also. So learn more about unpacking in our unpacking tuples chapter. So if you want to unpack the tuple, so let me tell you. So if you want to unpack a tuple, first of all you give the name to your tuple. I am giving my name of the tuple should be tuple. Okay, now I am giving fruits. Okay, my tuple name is fruits. Then assignment operator, then you a tuple is created in the curly brackets. Yeah, like now in it I am writing in the double commas orange, mango, banana. Now here I creating one variables. Okay, I am creating variable like x, comma, y, comma, and z. Here I created three variables. First variable name is x, second variable name is y, and third variable name is z. Because in the up I write only three figures, so that's why I am only creating here three variables. Now assignment operator, then I am writing here my tuple name. Okay, now I am writing print x, then you write here print y, and like print is often used to print the things. Then that. Save it in and it should give you mango, banana, and orange. Okay, like and you must know that the tuples are unordered. Okay, that is unordered. First of all, it give me mango, banana, orange. Now you have when you save it in it, now it give you the mango, banana, orange. Now it is giving you the orange, mango, banana. Now it is giving you mango, orange, banana. Then it is giving you now orange, mango, banana. So like that, the tuples are unordered. So that's why it is giving you like this. So like that, you will be assign a multiple values. Okay, in the variables. Here you can see it in today's video. In today's chapter, I told you about how many values to multiple variables, one value to multiple variables, how to unpack a collection, like how if you have a collection of values in a list, tuple, etc. Python allow you to extract the values in variables. I told you about it, and this is called the unpacking. Or if you were creating like very big, like I am creating like orange, mango, banana, papaya, watermelon, strawberry. So now it is very big. So now if you want, I want to, it will be converted in our variables. I will be divided in the variables. So how? There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 6. So I create a 6 variables. Like here I create a 3. Now 4, 5, then 6. Then what you want to do? Here you write like print P, print A, then print P. Now here we are unpacking our tuple. Now save it in there. So it give me orange, strawberry, banana, papaya, mango, watermelon. Or if you want to change it in the list, so only want to do it, remove your curly bracket, you only write here square bracket. So now it will be converted in the list. Now save it in a net, should give you, now save it in a net. So now it give you orange, mango, banana, papaya, watermelon, strawberry. And the list are ordered, so that's why it is not changing. Here you can see it. The list are ordered, okay. Like that, you will be unpack your list or tuple in here. You can see it. And now in this chapter, we learn about how to assign a multiple values. So now let's come over in the next chapter. In the next chapter, we are learning about one new thing, and in the next chapter, we are learning about output variables. So in the Python, we are learning about output variables. So let's learn about what are output variables in Python. So let's get started and let's learn about what are output variables in Python. So let's start. Output variables. Python. The Python print function is often used to output the variables. Okay, you must know that the Python print function is often used to output the variables. Like you all know, if you are learning Python from the start to end, so you must know that the print function is often used to output the variables. And here I am also using the print function. For example, like this, like that, you will be the print function is often used to output the variables. Like here, I create a one variable by the name of x, and the print function is outputting the variable. In the print function, you output the multiple variables separated by the comma. Okay, how? Let me show you. In the one print function, you will be output your multiple variables using the comma, so separated by the comma. Now let me show you how. Like you are creating a 3 variable. First variable name is x, and in the x variable I am writing like banana, Python, and here I am getting one more variable by the name of y is z, awesome. Now what want to do it? You only want to write here print. So now there is coming like very problem. It is coming like then we write print x, then print y. Like in the lines are wasted. So how you can, in the one line, how you can print your 3 variables using the commas? You will be printed. You only want to do it x. First of all, you write your first variable name, then comma, then second variable name, then comma, then third variable name, and then save it, and it should give you Python is awesome. Like that, you will be in the print function, you output the multiple variables separated by the comma, like this or like this. You can also use the plus operator to output the multiple variable. Okay, you can also use the plus operator. Plus operator is also used to output the multiple variables. Okay, like if there is coming to write a comma, so you also write here plus. Okay, and the plus is easier than comma. Okay, I think so. But when you save it in init, in the comma, this here is the gap is coming. But in the plus section, there is not coming the gap. So if you want to add a gap in it, so what you want to do, first of all, spaces from here and space from here. Now save it in init, so here you can see the space has been came like that. Here you can see it. Notice that the space character after the Python and is without them, the result will be look like this. Okay, and our also result is looking like this. Let me show you. So here you can see it. Our result has been looking like this. Now for the numbers, the plus character works in mathematical operator. But I have already told you that how to give the space. Like you will be only want to here you give the space here or here, then save it in init. So now it give you like this. Here you can see it. Now it is not, it is mixing. It is giving you the gap. Here you can see it. Now in the for the numbers only, the plus character works as a mathematical operator. Let me show you. Like if x equals to 5 I write, and y equals to 245. So now it is very easier. So now it is very hard. I am not calculating it. Means 380 plus 245. It is very hard. I am not calculating it using the plus operator. The plus operator will be work like a mathematical operator for the numbers. Let me show you how. You only want to do it print, then rounded brackets. Then first of all you write first variable name. Okay, first variable name, and in the first variable name I write my figure 380. Then plus operator. Then I am writing my second variable name. So in the first variable I write 380, then in the second variable I write 245. So 380 plus 245 is equals to 625. So if you go on the calculator, and then if you see like 380 plus 245, 625. So it is also giving me here 625. Also you write here multiplication operator. So now it give you 9,31,000. Okay, like that. Let me show you. Like 380 multiplied by 245 is equals to 93,100. Here you can see it. Like that. It is giving me. Okay, here you can see it. Now also you write here divide operator, so save it in it. So now it will be 1.5510. Here you can see it. Or if you go here and if you ask it here 380 divided by 245, so now it give me 15510204081632265, and it is also giving me here. It is giving me this type of output. Okay, like that. Now in the print function, when you try to combine a string and a number with the plus operator, Python will give you the error. Okay, now let me show you. If you are thinking you will be match the string and the number, no, you will not do this. If you are thinking you will be combine the number and the string, both of them, but the Python will erase you the error. Let me show you. Like if I write a print, if I write here I create one variable by the name of a, and the a variable I am writing here number. This called the number, means int, and here I am creating like, I am not writing it now, b, and here I am creating a string. So if you are thinking you will be combine your string and number, no, the Python will erase you the error. Now save it and run it. So you can see the Python will be erasing you the error. So like that, in the print function, when you try to combine a string and a number with the plus operator, Python will give you an error. Now let me tell you the best way to output the multiple variables in the print function is to separate them with the commas, which even support the different data types. Okay, using the comma. So if you want to combine the string and the number, but using the plus operator you are not combining it, using the comma you will be combining it. Like comma you are right here, now split it and run it, should give you 5 and string. Like that, the best way to output the multiple variables in the print function is to separate them with the commas, which even support the different data types. So you can see the comma, when I write here comma, so now it is not giving me the error, so it gives me the output. Here you can see it is not giving me the error now. Now in this chapter, here you can see that this chapter has been also be ended, and in today's chapter I told you about the Python output variables. So I hope your concept will be clear about the Python output variables also. In this chapter we learn about how to, in the one line, how to combine our 3 variables, and then we see about how the plus operator, and like plus operator characters works as a mathematical operator for numbers. We learn about it, and then we learn about what is the print function is used for, and in this chapter we learn about how to combine a string and a number. We learn about it using the commas. So now in this chapter we learn about the Python water output variables. So let's come on our next chapter, and the next chapter is about the Python water global variables. So let's know about the global variables in Python. So let's start and let's know about what are global variables in the Python. So let's start and let's know about what are global variables in the Python, and this is a large chapter of the variables course. Okay, so let's start and let's know about what are global variables. Now, global variables. Variables that are created outside of a function means that variable that are created outside of a function, as in all of the examples in the previous pages, are known as global variables. How? Let me tell you. Global variables can be used for by everyone, both inside of a functions and outside of a functions. In this example, we create a variable outside of a function and use it inside the function. Means that here we create a variable outside of a function and use it in the inside of a function. Let me show you. Here we create a one variable outside of a function like awesome. And here I am creating like def my func. Okay. And then here I am writing like print. Then when I write here print, I am writing here, here I am writing this. And my, okay, and here I am writing Python is, then I am writing here plus x. Okay, now perfect. Now but I am not writing here x. Now I am writing here and then I am writing here, I am going here, and sorry, my by the mistake my capture has been opened. Now here I am writing my function. What here we can do? Here we create a variable outside of a function. Here you can see we create a one variable by the outside of a function by the name of x, and we use it and we are using it in the inside of a function. We create our variable outside of a function but we are using it in the inside of a function. If you create a variable with the same name inside a function, this variable will be local and can only be used inside the function. The global variable with the same name will remain as it was, global and with the original value. In this example, we create a variable inside the function with the same name as the global variable. Okay, now but let me save it, and here I save it. Now run it, so give me Python is awesome. It is giving me the output. But here I create a outside of a function, I create a variable, but we are using it in the inside of a function. What here we can do, sorry, let me cancel it. Here we create a variable inside a function with the same name. Okay, here we create first of all I create a one variable outside of a function by the name of x, and here I create with the same name I create a one more variable, but we create it in the inside of a function. As the global variable. So now let me see. Let me see. It give me Python is awesome or Python is fantastic. Let me see. Copy it, paste it. Save it, and it should give me Python fantastic. In the function, first of all, in the outside of a function, I create a one variable by the name of awesome. So by the name of x, and in the data value is x, awesome. Then in the function, I create a variable by the name of x, and the figure is fantastic. And then here I create a print function. Using a print function, I write in my function. Here I create write Python is plus x. There are two x variables. In the first x variable, I write like in fantastic, and in the second x variable, I write like awesome. Then here I create a print is plus x. So now let me see. Let me show you in the function variable which type of output it will give me. Now save it, and it will give me Python and fantastic. This is called the global variable, and the second one is called the local variable. Okay, because this is the outside of a function, and this fantastic is in the inside of a function. So that's why it is called the global variable, and this is called the local variable. Okay, the global keyword. Normally when you create a variable inside a function, that variable is local and can only be used inside that function. To create a global variable inside a function, you can use the global keyword. Which keyword? Global keyword. In this example, if if you use the global keyword, the variable belongs to the global scope. Okay. Here we create a global scope. Now let me save it in and it should give me the output should be Python fantastic. Why? Why does not give me here I give the Python fantastic, it is giving me because because in my inside a function I created using, and I also write here global keyword, so that's why. Also use the global keyword if you want to change the global variable inside a function. In the example, to change the value of a global variable inside a function, it refers to the variable by using the global keyword. Okay. So here you can see it. Here we create a one variable outside of a function, and here we create the same variable with the same name and the function inside a function. So now let me save it in a minute. So here it is giving me Python fantastic only. Here you can see it like that. Here I write like global x dash y. So here you can see it, our all chapter has been ended. So in this course, I told you about the Python variables, and in today's course of the Python variables, I told you about, first of all, I give you the introduction to the Python variables. Then I told you about the variable names like illegal, legal variables. Then I told you about the snake and Pascal case, then camel case. Then I told you about how to assign a multiple values in the Python variables. Then how to unpack a list or unpack a collection or unpack a tuple. Then we learn about the Python in the Python what are output variables, we learn about it. Then we learn about what are in the Python what are global variables. Then I told you about many things or else, and I hope you enjoy this course. In this course I told you about the Python variables, and in the all thing I told you about the Python variables, what all thing I told you about the Python variables. So I hope you enjoy this video or enjoyed this course. So if you enjoyed this video, so please like this video, share and subscribe to my channel. Do not forget to all the notification bell also never miss any future related videos about the Python. Or if you want this type of videos, so tell me in the comment section below. Like in the next video I told you about the chats, I make a full course about the chats, like this type of videos if you want. So tell me in the comment section below, I will be upload for you only. So tell me in the comment section below. So in today's video I told you about the Python what are variables and all thing I told you about the variables. So please like this video, share and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit the bell icon. And now I'm using necklace and next very amazing class like that type of videos. So now for today, goodbye.